Sup everyone, this is Elijah with Financial Anatomy, and this is the place where you learn how to take control of your financial destiny. On this channel we talk about apps involving money and real estate, and we're going to be covering a new app that we haven't covered before. Today we'll be covering the Venmo app and how you can sign up for it. In order to begin the sign up process, all you need to do is click on the link in the description or in the pinned comment of this video, and it'll take you to the place to where you can sign up. Full disclosure, that is an affiliate link, so if you do have a family or friends link that you would rather use instead, feel free, but clicking on the link will take you to where you need to go. Alternatively, you can go inside the App Store and just type in the word Venmo and the app will pop up. Once the Venmo app is downloaded, you want to open the app up and then you want to click on Create Account. Venmo will then ask you what type of account is it. Is it personal, teen, or business? We'll be doing the sign up for a personal account since that's what most people want. So we're going to get started. Next, you'll need to enter your phone number and click on Send Code. This is basically Venmo's verification process. You will then get a text message with a code that you'll need to enter inside of the box. Sometimes it will automatically fill in for you depending on your phone settings though, which is pretty nice. Confirm it. You'll then need to set up your account. You can add a photo if you want, but this can be done later should you desire. We're going to skip that process for time's sake. You want to enter your name, create a username, pick an email, and password. You'll also need to check the box that you are at least 18 years old and agree to the terms that are listed below. You can click on that and read that on your own time. I've already done that, so we're going to go ahead and click on Next. Next we have, as Venmo puts it, the legal stuff you've been waiting for. This is basically their terms and agreement. Same thing applies as the consent agreement that I just mentioned before. You can read through this on your own time. This has already been done, so for me anyway, so you want to scroll down. And as you scroll down, Venmo will actually go over their fees that are associated with their credit card. So that's actually good to know. Once you've gone through all that, you want to click on Agree. You'll then be asked to add a debit card, as this will be needed to transfer any money to and from your account, as well as send other people money should you desire. Once you've entered a debit card, just click on Add. You will then be asked if you want to sign up for the Venmo debit card. If you want to, you can click on Apply Now. I'm going to go ahead and skip this for now, but if you have an interest in learning the process on how to apply, you can check this video out. We're going to go ahead and skip this during the sign up process though. Next, Venmo will explain their payment settings. To simplify this, they have 3 settings. They have the public setting, which is what's going to be your default, where everyone can see on the internet what kind of payments you make. You have friends only, where the only people that will be able to see this information are other friends on Venmo. And then you have the private one, where any payment you make can only be seen between you and the person that you're paying. I prefer private because I don't think it's anyone's business what I'm doing. So I will show you how to change these settings once we finish, but you just want to click on Done for now. And we've hit the sweet spot of completing the sign up process on Venmo. So there's one more piece of housekeeping that you want to do when you sign up for Venmo, so you have access to all the features. When you're on the home page, if you scroll to the right, there'll be a window or some on the screen that asks unlock your balance. It says tell us more to verify your account, because you won't actually have access to any money that's in your Venmo account unless you do this. So it's best just to go ahead and get this out of the way. So click on Get Verified. And this is a place where you would enter your date of birth, last 4 digits of your social security number, and your street address. And if you have an ITIN number, you could use that instead. When you've done that, scroll to the bottom and click on Get Verified. And boom, it says your identity has been verified. Now I did say that I was going to show you how to change your settings, so let's go ahead and do that. You want to click on the Me icon in the bottom right hand corner. Click on the little wrench icon at the top of the screen. Then click on Privacy and click on Private. It'll just ask if you want to confirm this, which I do, so I'm going to click on Change anyway. And it's been changed to Private. Now that does it for the sign up process of Venmo. In this video, we're going to be covering how you can get the Venmo debit card. The Venmo debit card is a debit card that is produced by Venmo and is linked to your Venmo account, so you can use it to make purchases. So the first thing you want to do is open the Venmo app and click on where it says Cards at the bottom of the screen. Next, you want to click on where it says Sign up for the Venmo debit card. Click on Get the Venmo debit card, and then you'll have an opportunity to choose the color of your card. I'm going to pick the color blue because I actually don't have any blue debit cards. I don't want all my debit cards being the same color. I want some individuality. So I'm going to click on next. Venmo will then ask you to confirm the following information, such as your date of birth, address, and your name. Now, if you have not verified your account, they will require you to verify your account here. We covered that in the video how to sign up for Venmo. So if you want more details on that, you can check that video out. You'll also need to agree to their terms of service. I advise you read that on your own time. For the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and check it so we can continue. Click on submit, and boom, says my Venmo debit card is in the works and the expected arrival date is November 13th. So that's how you apply to get the Venmo debit card. From here, I'll need to wait a little bit to get my debit card. Then I'll show y'all how to activate it. Okay, so I've finally gotten my Venmo card in the mail. So we're gonna open it. I should get a letter opener, right? And we see the card you have been waiting for. So it's right here. And it says that in order to activate it, we got to go on the app and click on the word activate once we hit the card icon. So that's what we're going to do. Alternatively, you could scan this icon right here to go ahead and start the process, but it's more simple to do it on the app and to show y'all. So that's what we're going to do. So we're on the Venmo app. I'm going to click on the card icon or the cards at the bottom of the screen. Select my debit card. And it has an option to activate. I'm going to click on activate. And it's going to ask me some information about my debit card. Obviously, this information would be different, so you would just fill it in and click on continue. Next, it will ask you to create a PIN number for your debit card. This will be needed in some cases to be put in before you do some kind of transaction. So you want to create a PIN number. Then click on set PIN. The Venmo card has been activated and it's now ready to be used. And bingo, like that, you now have a Venmo app that's attached to your Venmo balance. So as long as you have enough money in the account, if you make a transaction, it will go through. And make sure your card is not blocked, obviously. We're going to be covering the Venmo app today and how to find your account number and routing number. So you want to start off by opening your Venmo app up. Then you want to click on where it says cards. Once here, there's an arrow button that is right underneath the Venmo word on the card. Click on it. And you'll be given a few options. You actually want to move this down with your finger and then scroll down and it shows direct deposit and it has the routing number and account number. Now in order to reveal this information, you just click on the eye icon that's right above the routing number and it will reveal your account number and routing number. This can be used for direct deposit and anything that you need that information for. Alternatively, if you don't have a Venmo card, you can use this method of locating your account number. Click on the Me button in the bottom right hand corner and click on the wrench icon in the top right hand corner. Once here, scroll down to where it says direct deposit. Scroll down and you'll see account details and you'll see the routing number and account number. Once again, if you want to see this information, just click on view and the information will be revealed. We're going to be covering how to add a debit card to the Venmo app so that you can use it to add money to your balance. So let's start off by opening the Venmo app up. And once you've logged into the home screen, you'll want to click on the Me icon at the bottom right hand corner. Once there, scroll down and you'll see banks and cards. You have the option to add a bank or a card by clicking that plus icon, so that's what you want to do. You'll then want to select card, but keep in mind what it's saying there, that they charge 3% fee for sending money with credit cards. Of course, we're linking a debit card, but if you were going to be linking a credit card, that's something you want to take in consideration. But we're going to be clicking on card. And from here, you just add the information on your debit card, or if you wanted to, you can click the little camera icon and you could scan your card and the information will be filled in that way. When you're ready, click on add. And it says your card was successfully added. We're going to be talking about the Venmo app and how you can link a bank account. So you want to start off by clicking on the Venmo app and logging in. And from here, you want to click the Me icon in the bottom right hand corner. Once here, scroll down and you'll see an option where it says add a bank or card. Click it and select the bank option. Now you have two options. You can link a debit card using Plaid, or you can actually verify it manually. For this video, we're going to go ahead and use Plaid. So I'm going to click on next. Click on continue. Then you're going to type in and find whatever bank you wish to link to Venmo. So I'm going to actually link my Varo account. There it is. I'm going to click it. Next, you just log into your account. Then they're going to want to verify who you say you are. So they're going to either email you a code or text you a code. Select your option and click on continue. They'll then send that code and you'll need to enter that code on the screen. Click submit. And then select what account you want to link. In this case, I only have one account with Varo, so I'm going to select it. Click continue. And it says your account has been successfully linked to Venmo. Click continue. And as you can see, the bank now appears on my Venmo app and can be used for transfers and other activities on Venmo. The alternative way to add a bank account is to actually do it manually. In order to do this, you'll need your bank account's account number and routing number. Just click on Verify Bank manually instead. And for this example, we'll be using my Cash App. Exit out of this, but keep the window or tab open. And you'll want to log into the bank account that you want to link to Venmo. In this case, for me, that's Cash App. So I'm going to click on Cash App. Click on the bars in the bottom left-hand corner. Then click on Account and Routing. From here, I can just copy my information and paste it into the Venmo app. Once you've done this, click on Save and Continue. The bank account has now been added, but you won't be able to do anything with it inside the Venmo app until it's verified. So when we click on the bank, it says verified. So as you saw on the previous screen, Venmo will make some small direct deposits into your bank account and then remove them. Once that process has been done, which usually takes maybe 1 to 2 business days, you just log into your account and see how much they deposited, and then come back here and click on verify. So we're gonna come back in a day or two to show you the process. Okay, it's been 2 days later, so I'm gonna log into my Venmo account, then click on the Me button at the bottom right hand corner, and click on the bank that I just added, which in this case is the Sudden Bank, which is Cash App's bank. And it has the option to verify. Now, before you click on verify, you want to make sure you have those deposits in front of you. So if you're trying to verify another bank, you need to go in your transaction history and see the amount of those deposits. In the case of Cash App, go on the email that you have on file for Cash App, and we see that the deposits that were made were for 24 cents and 12 cents. So I'm going to go back to Venmo. Click on verify, and it doesn't say it on Venmo for some reason, but the bank account has been verified. You don't get a notification saying it's been verified on screen. You'll just see where the verify button disappears. Sup everyone, this is Elijah of Financial Anatomy, and let's welcome you to another video where we talk about the Venmo app. On this channel, we talk about apps that involve money and real estate, and we're going to be covering how you can transfer money into your Venmo account using a bank account. We're going to start off by opening the Venmo app up, and then you'll want to click on your person icon or the Me icon at the bottom right hand corner, and click on where it says Manage, right next to your Venmo balance. You'll then want to click on Add Money, move money into your Venmo balance, and select from bank or debit card. Towards the bottom of the screen, you'll have the option of picking exactly what method you want to use to transfer money into your account. We're going to pick the bank option, which is already selected. Now, if you haven't linked the bank account yet and you want to see how to do so, we've actually covered that in this video, so you can check that out if you haven't linked the bank account. We can assume you've already done that. Next, you want to determine exactly how much you want to transfer. You can do this by typing right next to the zero and typing it in physically, or you can press one of the buttons at the bottom of the screen that has calculated intervals already input for you, like $10, $25, etc. That's actually what I'm going to do since we're going to be transferring $10. Click on next and then click on add $10. And boom, the transfer has been initiated and it'll take 3 to 5 business days. And we're going to be covering the Venmo app and how you can transfer money to a bank account. Now this is assuming you've already have a bank account linked. If you don't have a bank account linked, you want to check this video out first. It goes over the process of how to link a bank account either with Plaid or without Plaid. Assuming that you've done that, you want to open the Venmo app up. Then you want to click on the Me icon in the bottom right hand corner. Once there, click on the Manage button next to your balance and click on Transfer to Bank. Now for this example, we're actually going to be transferring money to my Cash App, which is already linked. Now you don't want to click the Instant button because that will transfer money to a debit card that's linked. You want to click on the 1 to 3 business days option or the one that's marked by a little bank account icon. You can edit how much you want to transfer by clicking on the balance up here if you want to edit it. I actually want to transfer the whole $5.93, so I'm not going to edit it. It will let you know exactly how long this is going to take, but it usually averages between 1 to 3 business days. When you're ready, click on Transfer. And it says the transfer has been initiated and the funds are on the way to that bank account. In this case, Cash App for me. What's up, y'all? This is Elijah from Financial Anatomy. You know the drill. We talk about apps that involve money on this channel, and we're here to help you take control of your financial destiny. We're going to be talking about the Venmo app and a new feature called Auto Reload and what it means and what you can do with it. So you want to start off by opening the Venmo app up, then click on the Me icon at the bottom right hand of the screen. From here, the balance section will appear, and just click on Add Money as if you were getting ready to add money. You'll see a new option that appears called Auto Reload. If you click on it, this option is currently off, but let's read what it says. Be ready to send or spend. Set a minimum balance and get top offs when you're too low. So essentially what that means is you can set a minimum balance that your Venmo account will be at all times. And if your account drops below that balance, like let's say you bought something, it will automatically add money to your account from your preferred method. So we're going to click this on, and it breaks down the dynamics of what we just said. So you can set a minimum balance. In this case, it's $25. If I click on it, I can change the amount. Currently, you can alter between $25, $50, $100, and $200. And you can also set how much money will be added to the account when it drops below the minimum balance. So if I click on Reload Amount, the same thing applies. If I wanted to add $25, $50, $100, or $200 once my account drops below that minimum. And lastly, you can control the source of where the money is going to be coming from when this happens. So it automatically has my default option selected, which is a debit card that's linked. But if I click on it, I can pick a debit card that's linked, or I can pick a bank account that's linked. And if it's not linked, well, I can add it right here where it says add bank or card. Once I'm ready, I just click done and that will be set up. That does it for this video. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We're actually aiming to hit 10,000 subscribers soon, and we're only about 300 subscribers away. So if you could subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. We can hit that milestone, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found value in it. So you want to start off by opening your Venmo app up. Then you want to click on your profile icon at the bottom right of the screen and click on the wrench icon at the top. Scroll down and you'll see where it says direct deposit. Click on it. And as you scroll down, you'll see your account number and routing number. You can take this information and just fill out the sheet that concerns your direct deposit with the routing number and account number, and then that will enable direct deposit to be had, and you can reap the benefits of getting paid 2 days early as long as the situation fits what's being described here. Another way you can find your account information on Venmo is if you have a Venmo debit card, just click on cards, then click on the card itself, and if you scroll down, it'll show where it says direct deposit. If you click the I icon, you can reveal your account number and your routing number. So you want to start off by opening the Venmo app up. Then you want to scroll on the icon at the bottom of the screen where it says Me. From here, click on Add Money and cash a check. Venmo will then ask you to do a few things: confirm your info, scan your check front and back, and then enter the amount and cash out details. You want to click on Get Started, and you will need to agree to the following Sunrise privacy policy. You'll then be asked to fill in your date of birth, social security number, and phone number. So you want to input that information and click on Agree and Continue. And after doing that, you're now set to be able to cash checks on Venmo. Click on Next, and you simply enter the total amount that the check is worth, and then you take a picture of the front of the check and the back of the check. Once that's complete, you click on Next, and the check will be deposited into your account between a few seconds and 1.5 hours according to Venmo.
Is your fear of personal finance holding you back from going after what you want? What if I told you there was a way to get rid of your insecurities? Every person has their own way of making money, budgeting style, and a way of spending money. The key to financial success is the ability to use the right styles for you that ensure success. So rather than making you focus on avoiding your emotions, this book focuses on empowering them and using them to achieve what you want. Learn how to build and increase the income streams you desire. Understand how to budget your money in a way that you are always moving forward financially. Know how to remove the stress from spending money by knowing what works best for your personality. Learn methods to effectively evaluate a financial opportunity within minutes to see if it's right for you. The Anatomy of Financial Success, the key to building financial confidence and destroying insecurities about money. Buy now. Available in ebook, audiobook, and paperback.
Sup y'all, it's Elijah from Financial Anatomy, and we're coming at you with another video to help you take control of your financial destiny. Y'all may be noticing that I'm not in my normal set because in this video we're going to be talking about how you can deposit cash in the Venmo app, and you will need to go to a store, or in particular a Walmart, to make that happen. Hence that's why I'm in my car, because I'm going to be heading there shortly. So first off, you want to make sure that you have a Venmo debit card. If you don't, there's another way that you can also deposit cash, but it's probably easiest if you have the Venmo debit card. So if you haven't gotten that and you want one, check this video out that goes over the details on how you can get a Venmo debit card. With that out the way, let's go ahead and drive over to the Walmart and cover how to deposit money, because I have some money to deposit myself. So I'm currently walking up to the Walmart that's closest to me to go ahead and deposit some money into my Venmo account. So let's show y'all how to do this. Once you've arrived at the Walmart, you want to go to the money services inside of the Walmart. If the Walmart doesn't have one, then go to the customer service center and let them know that you would like to deposit money into your Venmo app and ask them where they should go. They'll take care of you from there. Once there, you'll be asked if you want to deposit money using the Venmo debit card or the scan code. If you have the Venmo debit card, pull it out and you'll be asked to insert the Venmo debit card. If you don't have a Venmo debit card, you can still add cash to your account. They'll just need to see your QR code. You want to click the scan button that's at the top of the screen and click on Venmo Me. This will give them the QR code they need to go ahead and move forward with the transaction. Once your card has been read, you remove the card, and how much it will cost will appear on the screen just so you'll know. The representative will also let you know the processing fee, which is $3.74. This amount will be deducted from the total amount of money you give them, so you want to take that into consideration when depositing money. The transaction will then appear on the screen, which will be the total amount of money that you're depositing minus the processing fee. Confirm the amount by clicking on yes, and the transaction will be complete and you'll be given the receipt. Now that that's been done, let's go over to my transactions, and we see that the money I deposited, which is around $22, is now in my account. And when we go to transactions in particular, it says money added. When I click on it, this is classified as a funds transfer, and it also shows the location of the Walmart that you use to deposit funds in. Now that we covered how to do this, let's cover some things that you should know if you're going to be depositing money in your Venmo account. You should know that the processing charges for this is $3.74. That is a bit steep, so you need to take that in consideration when you're depositing money into your Venmo account. It's also important to know that this is no different from if you are buying groceries inside Walmart. You need the Venmo debit card to be able to complete the transaction. This leads into you want to make sure that your debit card is actually active before you try to add money, because if you've disabled your card, the transaction will be declined and you will not be able to add any money. And lastly, if you're depositing more than $300, you may be asked to provide your ID by the Walmart representative. So you want to make sure you have that on you. In terms of how long it takes for a transaction to complete, it took literally about 2 minutes from the point I was handed my receipt to when it appeared in my account, which is pretty good time. Now you might be wondering, what are the limits when it comes to adding cash to your Venmo account? You need to be depositing a minimum of $20. Any less than $20, and the representative will inform you that they won't be able to make the deposit. So it would have to be at least $20. In terms of transactions in general, you can deposit between $20 and $500 per transaction. There's a maximum of 3 transactions for a combined total of $999.99 per rolling 24 hours. A maximum of 7 transactions for a combined total of $3,000 per rolling 7 days, and maximum of 20 transactions for a combined total of $4,000 per calendar month. This article that's been provided by Venmo will also be linked in the description. With that being said, that covers all you need to know about how to deposit cash into your Venmo account. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Venmo app and how to use Venmo checkout. Some merchants actually allow you to use Venmo checkout, but you need to have a Venmo account in order to do so, and of course the money inside your account to pay for the transaction. So let's go ahead and move forward with showing you how to do that. And the way that works is I'm going to click on the Venmo app. Then I'm going to click on the scan button at the top of the screen. Now this takes me to a place where I'll be able to scan the code, or if I click on Venmo Me, this is where someone can scan my code. And if I click on show to pay, I could pay at a business. We'll be covering the scan code since that's what's relevant for this video. So I'm going to scan the QR code. As you can see, it's asking me to confirm the details. I'm going to edit what I'm paying with because I have money in the Venmo balance. It doesn't need to be pulled from a bank account. Gonna select Venmo balance and click on complete purchase. And it says head back to finish your purchase. And this is the purchase screen that automatically popped up once I completed the transaction on the Venmo app for my Emerald Green Cell Food formula. And that's done. And we can see that the money has been taken out of my account. And transactions is appearing right there. So that is how you use the Venmo checkout feature if you're buying from a merchant that has that as a checkout option or means to pay. In this video, we're going to be covering the Venmo app and how you can withdraw money out of your Venmo account. This goes without saying, but you do actually need money in your account first, so we're going to assume that that's already been taken care of. So you want to start off by opening the Venmo app up. Then you want to click on the Me icon in the bottom right hand corner. Once here, you want to click on Transfer, and you'll have the option of withdrawing money from a bank account or to a debit card. Now, if you want a bank account, you want to pick the option that's on the right where it says 1 to 3 business days. Keep in mind that's how long it will take. If you want to withdraw the money to a debit card, keep in mind that there will be a fee, but you'll see what the fee is before you do it, and you want to click the instant option. For this example, I'm going to be using a debit card, and I don't want to transfer the full amount. I just want to transfer $5. So I'm clicking on the balance, and I'm going to select $5. As we see, the fee is 25 cents. but I would like to have it go to a different debit card. So where it says transfer to, I'm going to click on that and select the debit card that I want to use, which is this one. Now that that's done, just click on transfer the money. And it says that the transfer has been initiated, and click on close. Now when we look at our transaction history, it shows that the transfer has been completed and the money has been withdrawn from my Venmo account into my Revolut account. We're going to be talking about the Venmo app in this video and how you can lock or block your debit card. If you do this, no transaction will go through on your Venmo debit card. We'll also be showing how to unlock it if you so desire. So you want to start off by opening the app up and then click on where it says cards at the bottom of the screen. Next, you'll click on your Venmo card and you'll be presented with an option to add money, but you'll want to put your finger on the screen and just scroll down to get rid of this part. Once you've done that, you'll see an option to temporarily disable your card. Just click it. And Venmo is describing what I said at the beginning of this video. All future payments will decline. Just click on turn card off or turn off card. And the Venmo card has been disabled. If you want to re-enable the card, which will allow transactions to go through again, just click on that button again. And it's reversed to accepting transactions. We're going to be covering how you can contact support in this video. You want to start off by opening the Venmo app up. Then click on the Me icon at the bottom right hand corner. Once here, click on the wrench icon at the top right hand corner, which is the settings. Scroll down and click on Get Help. Once you're on Get Help, click on Contact Us. And you have a few options when it comes to contacting them. You can email them by clicking the email button or click chat with us to initiate a live chat. For reference, their hours of operation are below. And we're going to be talking about the Venmo app. Specifically, how can you buy crypto using the Venmo app? So you want to start off by opening the Venmo app up. And in this example, I'll be buying $5 worth of Bitcoin. At the bottom of the screen, you're going to see where it says crypto. Click on it. You'll then be taken to the crypto portion of the Venmo app. Once you're here, you'll be able to see all of the different cryptocurrencies that Venmo currently supports in terms of buying at this time. For example, you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, etc. Keep in mind that this isn't a definitive list of cryptos that they're going to always be offering. This list can grow, so it couldn't hurt to check back if the cryptocurrency that you're interested in is not here at this time. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Bitcoin, and I'm going to click the buy button. If it's the first time you're buying crypto using Venmo, you'll need to confirm some details first. First, you'll need to agree to the Venmo terms of service in regards to cryptocurrency. This is something I'll let you review on your own time. I've already done so I'm going to click on agree and continue. And I received confirmation that I've been verified. Click on got it. Then it's asking me exactly how much Bitcoin I want to buy. Like I said, I'm going to be doing $5 worth for this example. Click on review. And you'll be shown the details as well as the transaction fee that you'll need to pay. Once here, you need to click on choose a payment method. I'm going to be using my Venmo balance, but you can use the other methods that you have linked to your Venmo account. And if you want to get an alert when Bitcoin goes up or down by 5% within a day, you can check off that mark on the screen. I'm going to click on buy Bitcoin, and boom, I now have $5 worth of Bitcoin on the Venmo app. On our last video, we covered how to buy cryptocurrency, which if you haven't checked that out, you can do so by clicking the link that's on the screen right now. Assuming that you have cryptocurrency in your Venmo account, we're going to cover how to sell it. You want to start off by opening the Venmo account up, or the Venmo app up rather, and then you'll want to go to where it says crypto. As we see, my Bitcoin that I bought in this last video is showing. Just click on sell. And if Venmo doesn't have any tax information on your account, you may be asked to submit this before you can move forward. You'll then be showing your crypto, which in my case is Bitcoin. I'm going to click on it. And then you enter the amount that you want to sell. If you want to sell all of that crypto, just click where it says sell all, and then it'll be the digital currency. It will then show you the details of the transaction. And when you're ready, click on sell now. After this, the transaction will officially be processing, and you'll be awarded credit immediately if you want to use it to buy other cryptocurrency. If you click on view details, the transaction has gone through and the Bitcoin has been sold. Just as extra confirmation, if you click on your Me icon at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that money is now in your Venmo balance and not in your crypto balance. How do you sign out of your Venmo account on the app? Let's get into it. What's up, y'all? This is Elijah with Financial Anatomy, and we're here to help you take control of your financial destiny. You want to start off by clicking on the Venmo app, and then you want to click your profile button where it says Me in the bottom right hand corner. Then click the wrench icon or gear icon in the top right hand corner, and scroll to the very bottom, and you see where it says log out. You just hit that button and you'll officially be logged out of your Venmo account. That does it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out the Venmo playlist that I have linked on the screen right now. If you have other questions specifically about Venmo, like the video if you found value in it, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all in the next one, and don't forget to get out there and take control of your financial destiny.